What is going on? I'm Zedmot. First and foremost, that is Zedmot in the creator boost. Supercell keeps putting time savers on that, so it seems like first you fill it out and you're like, oh, I got lots of time, down to 4 days. So do keep checking that. Next up, this is going to be the primary focus of this video, as you probably already know by the thumbnail and the title, and you probably read the description. We're going to move on to some other quick details though. Everspark is fixed, but she's not fixed. Do check the cards above. I go into big scientific stopwatch calculations on this one in the past. Basically, anytime something is in the game, I probably have a video on it. And in this instance, yes, they fixed Everspark's remote hack. It does destroy the building again, but it's not fixed all the way. Don't worry. All of these things I am hounding Supercell about. You see how slow her second hack comes out? That is unacceptable. Everspark is still broken in my mind. Don't worry, you players who are playing Forlorn Hope, Deep Cut, Duplexity, etc. I am hammering home the details. Do check the cards above if you want to see what it looked like before. There's a stopwatch, and one other quick detail before we get into things. Bullet is also broken. Number one, you can do awesome bullet teleports. By the way, thank you to Kyanite or Cyanite or whatever the heck your name is on Discord for sharing this. If you get rid of the building before he does his shock knuckles, he just flies across the map. That bullet teleport, I've also documented, checked the bar cards above. There was a better way to do it before. That is not as fun because you can't flare and send him where you want him to go. But a bigger deal is Bullet. When Bullet, like if you literally just listen to Bullet, listen to his shotgun. I don't know if you guys play with sound on or not, but Bullet previously did more damage the lower his health was. He shot faster and faster and faster and faster as his health got lower and lower and lower as we hit a shock mine, so he's not shooting, so I gotta throw a smoke out there. But Bullet is broken. Again, every time you guys bring up these kind of things, every time I see a bug report, I go test it out, I document it well for the dev team, pass it along to Nuno, and I'm hoping this is gonna get fixed as well. Because notice he's not shooting any faster. Bullet's primary, with that energy drink, getting his health low was a huge benefit. Getting him blasting away, his shotgun sounds were so much faster. That's broken. Now, one other detail, Power Stones, statues. I'm going to try to get some gameplay going here in the background, so I'm not just talking over myself, to get some interesting things happening. If your statues suck, or maybe, just maybe, you're low on powder like me, Power Stone Chance has always been a decent option. When the monthly Mega Crab came along, by the way, Power Stone Chance, this statue, useless. You don't want anything if you have Power Stone Chance statues on your island, I'm highly, highly recommending go delete them right now. Replace them with something else. You'll understand why in a second. Previously, the only way to get statues was to attack things. Attack things, attack things, attack things. You had to do Dr. T every single day. You probably even did that terrible event called Imitation Game every Friday because you want to get your red statues up. Well, guess what? This hourly supply chest threw that in the garbage. That hack that I showed you yesterday, I hate using the word hack, where you can go and swap resource bases with people. This person, by the way, not playing along. I go get their resource base. I then move the outpost for them to take, and they want nothing to do with it. They just move it back. So we're going to keep showing them skill. They keep losing troops, even when I've moved the outpost to a spot where there's no possible way they should be moving troops. So Captain Joe, if you're out there, come on, man, play ball. I mean, I'm trying to help you. Help me help you, as the thing goes. Anyways, with that supply chest, if you are 820 victory points or higher, you can get 7 shards every single hour. That means that if you're sitting there with a terrible, terrible statue, this is going to fix you. This is going to fix all of your problems as Bullet throws his shock knuckles in the wrong direction. All good. Don't care if we lost some troops there. Should have brought Brick, obviously, or should have shocked Bullet somewhere. We're just going to pick this up and move it the heck out of the way. Now, disclaimer here, low levels, there is a huge problem at 480 victory points. I know that this supply chest is super duper attractive and you want to get all the stones you can. Do it on NPCs. Do it on resource bases. Every resource base you take and then lose is 0 victory points. Every NPC that you destroy is 0 victory points, with a bit of exceptions. There are 200 total bases that will give 2, but those are few and far between. So this monthly Mega Crab right here, that introduced a ton of stones for people, but only people who can go super deep in Mega Crab. This supply chest is for everyone. If we look here at 820 victory points, 7 shards every single hour. So yes, it's worth pushing your victory points higher and higher, especially above 1100, where you're getting 4 intel every hour. But for those low levels, make darn sure you do not get to rank 2. As soon as you get to rank 2, what is that called? Major rank 2. As soon as you get to major rank 2, you are in the deep end. You go from being HQ 16 spawning HQ 18 to HQ 16 spawning HQ 25 players. Huge warning. Yes, exploit the fact that the supply chest is out every hour, but no, don't do it on player bases, because you're just going to attack all these player bases. A, you're not going to have the resources to do your big upgrades. Again, check the cards on how to do that. But B, you're just going to get into that deep end. And there's so many posts on this on Reddit, on Discord, on forums about how to get unstuck, because once you're stuck, it's a pain in the butt to get unstuck. Don't do it if you're, unless you're one of those people like me. I played video games on the hardest possible setting. I would rather lose to the game than beat the game on easy mode. Boom Beach is very, very, very much like that. Let's see if we can get Bullet. Where's Bullet at? Can we get him to teleport? Where'd you go, Bullet? No, it's too late. So anyways, just wanted to bring those details up. Power Stone chance, useless statue. Green statues, useless. Blue statues, useless. Do go get those red and blues. Look at that, stage 1, picking up that crystal. No Power Stone chance required. And I know some of you will disagree with this, but like I said yesterday, just give it a thought. I'm not wrong. Sometimes I have been wrong, but this is not one of those instances. I'm wrong a lot. I'm wrong way more than I would care to admit, and I apologize way too infrequently, but I'm working on it. Just know that this is not one of those times. You don't need Power Stone chance. It's not doing anything for you, especially with that supply chest helping out massively. Like, that is an absolute game changer. I'm only at 663 victory points, which is the lowest I've been in a long time. But I'm going to try and push up to 670 because that gives me an extra shard every single day. That'll take me like 3 minutes to get up there. If you're playing, and by the way, victory points are not a status symbol as far as skill goes. Victory points are all about activity. So if you're an active player with instant training, you're probably around the 820 to 880 level. But again, that all comes down to how much you're clearing your map, how much you're playing operations, how much your task force needs you, and how much you like clearing your main base. So a little bit of a polarizing topic, perhaps. I kind of think all of you will just agree with me though, because this supply chest, absolute game changer. And now, if you're like, but I got 75% Power Stone chance and I'm worried that they're going to change that supply chest, I talked to the developers through Nuno. I confirmed like 8 times that that supply chest is intentional. And if you're not sure about it, well, look at the intel cap. They knew there was going to be more intel. They knew there were going to be more stones. That's why they bumped the cap up. So that is here to stay, in my opinion. Everspark, yes, needs to get fixed. Yes, there is a bug in operations. I'll show you one more bug before we go. Where is me? Come on, where's Zedmot? Attacking right here. So if we show you what happens here when operation attack, when you burn through the shield, when you free snipe or burn the shield or whatever the heck you want to call it, watch this. We've got 10 shields there. And I intentionally get down to 0 gunboat energy here. You'll see me do that in a second. I just waste gunboat energy like artilleries and smokes and things. Intentionally get down to 0 right about... Come on, Zed. Right about now. And then as those shields pop, we're going to watch those shields pop. There are 10 shields sitting there, and I should get 30 gunboat energy, but only 5 of them pop, and I only get 15 gunboat energy. So I don't know if that's a duplexity bug where it thinks there's 2 cores, or maybe they're working on new operation details, bringing 2 cores to Forlorn Hope, maybe. I would love to see a new operation where you would potentially get a second core on Machina or Phobos or something. I don't know if that... Now, this is just me tinfoil hatting. Don't quote that anywhere. But it seems like that is a duplexity behavior on Forlorn Hope. Let me know in the comments if you have a better idea, if you have insight of what that could possibly be. Would love to hear your tinfoil hat conspiracy theories. But that is going to be all for me. Hopefully this helped you with your statue selection. If you're not sure what statues you should have, let me know in the comments. I'll need to know what you like to play about the game. Do you push Mega Crab? Do you push the main base? Do you play operations? Do you play all of those things? And I can give you some solid statue advice. Would love to help you out. That is going to be it though for me. As always, every single Supercell game, throw code ZMOT in there. It helps me more than you could possibly know. Even if you're a free-to-play player, getting those warm and fuzzies is fantastic. I shall talk to you soon on the next episode. Same Zed time, same Zed channel. Thanks for coming in. I'm ZMOT. Peace.